Good afternoon and welcome to your daily dose of SirToshi's news. Today's date is Friday the 24th of June 2022. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Here we go. Let's try and get through this quickly. So this one I found quite fascinating, which is why I'm going to go through it. Check this out. So Uganda's gold discovery. What could it mean for crypto? Is gold becoming inflationary? Can Bitcoin replace it as a store of value, not BTC, you fool? Due to its scarcity and reliability. Are Ugandans' numbers implausible? Questions arise. These are fraught times for the cryptocurrency and blockchain sector, only because they're full of shitcoins and Ponzi schemes. So it isn't surprising that the industry proponents might seize upon a promising news to help charge flagging markets. A Reuters report out of Uganda last week about a massive gold ore discovery supplied just this kind of fuel. What does the state of gold mining in South Africa have to do with the price of global Bitcoin? Well, not a lot actually. Quite a bit potentially. I don't think so. It's got nothing to do with it. Apart from the fact that people use gold as a hedge, and if it can't be used as a hedge, they'll just look for something else. It's as simple as that. Bitcoin, that's BTC they're talking about, SegWit protocol, which is not Bitcoin because it can't be used as money, therefore it can't economically sustain the network, so the network will collapse, but they haven't figured this out yet. Has periodically laid claim to being digital gold. No, only shitcoiners and political narratives call it digital gold. On the strength of its restricted 21 million supply limit, which makes it non-inflationary and a good store of value. In theory, well, that's been proved wrong. Gold, of course, is the store of value par excellence, with a limited supply and solid track record that goes back a millennia. But if Uganda is sitting on 31 million metric tons of gold ore, as the government declared, might not that substantially boost the world's gold supply? Yeah, just a little bit. That in turn could lower the price of gold and make it a less secure store of value generally. Gold's loss could be the cryptocurrency's gain. Oh dear, honestly, political spin. Some drew encouragement from this notion. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor back in the game. Oh dear. For instance, posted a video on Twitter about the Ugandan discovery of huge gold deposits, which might net 320,158 metric tons of refined gold, valued at $12.8 trillion. Oh my god, that is huge. As Saylor noted on June 17th, gold is plentiful. Bitcoin, that's Coolcoin, is scarce, yeah, but it's centrally controlled since Blockstream implemented SegWit. You utter fool. So he further said, every commodity in the world has looked good in a hyperinflationary environment. Well, it should be more assets, really. But the dirty secret is you can make more oil. Oh, yeah, oil is not fossil fuel, so I've been heard. It's organic. So replies are replenishing, just like wood grows. Oil grows. So I've been heard. So I've been told. You can make more silver. You can make more gold. Bitcoin's the only thing that looks like a commodity that is scarce and capped. Well, I mean, he is right in terms of Bitcoin, which is BSV, but he's not right in terms of BTC, which is SegWit protocol and nothing like Bitcoin, store of value, whatever. Bitcoin is defined in the white paper by Satoshi Nakamoto as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. If the network cannot economically self-sustain itself, it will be centrally controlled. It's as simple as that. And if you want to centralize the system, you just simply tamper with the signatures, as Blockstream did, and then steal the name. It's so basic when you realize what they've done. But perhaps there is less here than meets the eye. The 320,158 metric tons of refined gold that the Ugandan mining industry spokesman said could be produced from the new deposits in the country's northeastern corner would far exceed the 200 metric tons in above ground gold that exists in the entire world today. One gold mine trade publication went so far as to suggest the Ugandan government may have been confusing metric tons with ounces in its projections. The World Gold Council was asked for comment about the Ugandan discovery and the plausibility of its numbers. The council doesn't typically comment on the media reports of gold discoveries, a spokesperson told Cointelegraph, but added, in the absence of formal or reserve resource declarations, we would not expect these discoveries to contribute materially to mine supply in the foreseeable future. But to the larger issue, Sailor may have a point. The fact is that more gold can always be mined, whether in Uganda or somewhere else, especially with advances in surveying and mining technologies, including aerial exploration. And if so, doesn't this make Bitcoin, with its restricted 21 million BTC, no, BSV limit, you fool, look non-inflationary by comparison, and potentially a better store of value? Garrick Heilman, head of research at blockchain.com, who don't support the genuine Bitcoin protocol because they're a bunch of shitcoiners, told Cointelegraph the Ugandan find underscores why the approximately 200 million holders of Bitcoin they're such a propagandist. That digital gold, whatever. Bitcoin is superior to actual gold in terms of its scarcity and reliability as a store of value in the decades to come. Actually, it's more useful than gold because of its utility. That's what utility is. It's usefulness. Having immutable data is absolutely the value proposition of immutable data is enormous, absolutely enormous, and that's what Bitcoin allows. But you can only have immutable data on an economically competitive system. So therefore, the system must be economically self-sustaining and not reliant on fiat currencies like dollars and pounds and yen and euros and all that kind of stuff. It must have its own commodity, and that's what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is the commodity that self-sustains the data network with immutable data. So there is no single central source of failure. You either have a system that is economically competitive or centrally controlled. There is no other way. That's why you need Bitcoin. So we'll just leave it there. Carry on. 6 minutes so far. Check this out. FTX in talks to acquire part of BlockFi. Report. Dole. So we know that BlockFi got this, what they call like revolving door credit from FTX of like there we go. Look, FTX previously extended a $250 million emergency line of credit to the struggling crypto lender earlier this week. So look, and now they're looking to acquire part of it. Would you believe it? Bail them out, more like. FTX is in talks to acquire a stake in the beleaguered crypto lender BlockFi. That's not exactly very generous, maybe truthful, but not. They don't want to hear that it's a beleaguered, but it is. We all know it is. The Wall Street Journal reported on Friday the potential tie-up would quickly deepen the financial relationship established when the crypto exchange FTX extended $250 million emergency line of credit. That's what it was to BlockFi earlier this week. Dear, I mean, what a joke. Honestly, the scams, bucket shops, the truth is going to come out. Check this out. BIS to create a digital currency market intelligence platform in wake of market collapses. Let's see what these geniuses are going to come up with, shall we? Good grief. The Bank for International Settlements, would you believe it? Yeah, not centrally controlled at all, or in line with the American corporation's New World Order agenda, is creating a new innovative hub in Europe called the Eurosystem Centre. Several of the hub's projects at kickoff will focus on addressing risks emanating from the digital currency market. In a press release announcing the creation of the hub, the BIS stated that its first project would be to create digital currency market intelligence platforms. Yeah, intelligence compared to them. The need for the project has been highlighted by the collapse of the many stable coins. They're not even stable. 400% inflation coming through. And decentralized finance. What a bunch of scams, Ponzi schemes. The BIS noted. The BIS asserted that the stable coins and DeFi protocol crashes are linked to the lack of transparency in data reporting. It's got nothing to do with that. It said that data on asset backing trading volumes and market capitalization on the sector is currently self-reporting, unregulated, and don't provide comprehensive insight. Oh, a bit like the Federal Reserve and the ECB then. Oh dear. Quoted, the project's goal is to create an open source market intelligence platform to shed light on the market capitalizations, economic activity, and risk to financial stability, the BIS added. How about doing an audit of the Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank? Ever thought about doing that before you get into new markets? Oh, no, let's not talk about those. Huge elephant in the room. Follow-up assignments of the Eurosystem Sensor Innovation Hub include a post-quantum cryptography project and more research on central bank digital currencies. Oh, just absolute crap. Absolute crap. What's this? We'll also build on other pilot projects the BIS has conducted on the security of retail central bank digital currencies. The hub will open in the forthcoming months, according to the announcement. It will have locations in Frankfurt and Paris and will work with all 19 euro area central banks and the European Central Bank. Really, because they just want to know what's going on, sticking their beak in. Honestly. Corruption is rife. And the last one, just for lulz, look at this. Portuguese football legend Cristiano Ronaldo in NFT partnership with Binance. As if that's not going to bite him in the arse. Cristiano, literally one of the bucket shops encouraging people to gamble all their life savings away. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the world's top earning athletes, has entered into a partnership with Binance, which gives his supporters a chance to join the footballers' Web3 community. Again, Web3 community. They're just trying to steal that away from Bitcoin, which is BSV. That's hilarious. According to Ronaldo, his partnership with Binance is going to change the non-fungible token game and take football to the next level. Of course it will. Honestly, I cannot be bothered with that. Yeah. Honestly, people have no idea what's going on, but they're going to learn. At least we are in here now, and the BSVers know what is going on, so we can protect ourselves. Knowledge is power. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the show. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.